heard somebody jump up in there. Hey, who was it that was jumping up in there? It almost sounded kind of like a broadcast station. Joe Dirt out here in the northwest corner with his Watergate rolling.
Hey, Mr. Joe Dirt, 305 down here in Central California. Got a good copy on you down here.
Son of a bitch, 305, man. About time I got you on the band. And hey, man, good luck. I got you're on the Watergate now, man.
Yeah, man, I got your email just a few minutes ago. I said, let me see where the hell he's at. I couldn't, you didn't say what channel you're on, so I'll just flip it through the frequencies. I said, maybe he's on 28. And then on those, it's really dead right here on this frequency right now. But then all of a sudden, you just jumped in there, man. I hear a little bit of skip way off in the distance, but majority, it's just all you right here. I got about 9-10 pounds of you, man. You're just booming in.
Oh, man, good deal. Yeah, no, I had some Cali skip there. It was yesterday, and swung that beam on down that way. So had to make sure it cleared a tree to get to get down your guys' way. But man, that's kind of awesome. Yeah, I'm hearing you guys in there now. Yesterday I was talking to who was that? 429 and 247 and shit, man. I didn't have my Watergate laptop, so I made sure to bring it with me this time. And wow, what a treat! Sounding real good. 305, sounding real good.
Yeah, well, I got you about almost 20, 25, 30 over, man. I'm getting a little bit of skip out there in the distance. Maybe about 3-4 pounds, but you're booming in about a little over 20. So it's all you right now, man. You sound really good. Well, I got to go through my stereos right now too, so that that accentuates it as well. But yeah, you sound really good, man. It's one of the best I've heard out there so far, and including the ham bands, and those guys run really good, clean audio too as well. But yeah, it sounds really good. Whatever you got going, or whatever you did, or any kind of modifications, man, it sounds good. A really, really good, clean audio, man. It's just really clean. And my own personal preference, I don't hear very much of that plating as well.
Oh, good deal, man. It's kind of hard to get that just set right. And no, I got that last piece of gear in line that I was talking about, and I think that help things bring up the audio without trying to see. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it sound clean but also sound loud. But it's kind of a trade-off with when you got some of those ham receivers that receive really flat, and some of those SDR dongles, they don't have any of that filter roll-off. So I'm kind of trying to find a happy medium between having digital filters and having the standard crystal filters. So man, that puts a grin on my chin getting that kind of compliment from you.
It really sounds good, seriously, man. It sounds really good and clean, and I know you're always tweaking this or tweaking that, and you're probably always room for improvement the way you always do stuff, but it sounds really good, man. I don't see any kind of room for improvement the way you got your stuff going right now. You sound loud and clear. You sound, honest to God, you sound like an FM radio station. Most of the guys out there is wideband, but they don't sound that good. But it's loud and clear and it's punchy audio. It's you got it going there right now. That's the way I hear it on my end. The radio
Yeah, I think somebody was matching it there at the end. Yeah, no, I got you. I got your lows going down to about 135 hertz, and I think your highs are. I'm getting you around like 4.5 kilohertz wide. So, man, you gotta. Yeah, no, man. I think you're that area between your lows and your mids there, man. That you got that thing pretty well balanced out.
Well, I got this CLR, this standard per emphasis filter. That's what usually gives me my mids.
Can 296 squeeze in there? Hey, can 296 squeeze in your Watergate right about now? Slow down.
I don't have no spectrum analyzer to check it out. I just go by my ear, what people tell me. So, yeah.
Mother Nature got a skirt tail down in California. Look like I said, look like Mother Nature got a skirt tail down.
Last one was just the mixer, but before that I got a compressor, but the dominator you can a notch as far as loudness, and it still catches those occasional peaks that get through, and it seems to do a pretty good job without no loss of audio quality, but giving it a bit more punch loudness wise.
yeah, no, your signal came up there a little bit towards the end, and I got you at least running as wide as this 148 will receive you on, and yeah, I got you past like 5,000 hertz, maybe 5,500. Yeah, no, man, that thing, yeah, that thing sounded really good. I like the way it sounds. I was just talking to Bill 248 earlier, and man, your audio I think is a little bit better. You got a little more clarity on your mids and highs than he does.
Well, it helped a lot when I got that D-mod. I remember I was telling you what I did there, and but it still doesn't give you exactly what it sounds like at the receiving end, but it gives me a good idea how it's set it up and how I actually sound. So that's helped out quite a bit. And you know, I just emailed you.
California right about now.
The radio, so that's all I got. You know, I plan on going a little bit higher, maybe another 10 or 20 feet, but right now it's just that gain master up about 20.
Right about now. That must be something wrong somewhere.
So I'm not very high up, not very much wattage, but that's what I got, a little QRP station.
Yeah, I'm not very high either, man. I got a 4-element beam right on top of the house there, and it's a 2-story house with vaulted ceilings, so it's not I don't got a lot of height, but right where that antenna's at, it's just close enough to the ground. I get a excellent takeoff angle to hit California, or at least the southern half of California real well.
Yeah, well, you're booming in. Like I said, you're swinging into the 30 mark, between 20 and 30, and I don't know if this meter is generous or not, but you sound really good, man. You're just booming in. I don't hear nobody else but you. Yeah, Bill, I never got the pleasure of talking to Bill, but he has a really good sounding station on a few gates that I've heard of him. I know he's up in your general area, but for you talking to him, man, that's some really short skip, man. So must be some really weird conditions going on to get in contact with him. But yeah, I've never heard him before. I've heard people talking to him, but I would like to have the pleasure, but I never had it. But yeah, I believe he's in the Bay Area.
Yeah, there's somebody else out there saying he was in Northern California in some Mobile or something. It's kind of rare that Northern Cal comes in there. And I've got Bill on a recording once before, and it was a few years ago, and I made a lot of changes and improvements on my water heating setup since then. But no, man, you got a few people fighting with you on the band right now, but for the most part, man, it's all you.
Okay, Brian, take it easy, man. I'm gonna get out of here. All next week off, so I'm just gonna bum around, do nothing there. I'll find something to do.
Don't worry about nobody fighting with him. I'm fighting with this.
Rare occasions.
Don't worry about that. California, just say hello and get out the road. California, just say hello and get out the road.
Yeah, I don't know if you're still on the key 305, but yeah, I heard you say you got all next weekend off or all next week off, and yeah, they've been working me pretty hard at work lately, and so it's kind of nice to have actually this is my only day off, working 6 days a week, like 12 hours a day, so it's kind of nice to get out here and keep the radio and hear some good sounding stations like yourself coming through my radio. Anyways, there's 305. I'm gonna wrap this gate up when you get on out of here and upload that thing. Probably put it on YouTube, and yeah, you'll be able to hear yourself on a perfectly flat receiver up to I don't know, almost about 6,000 hertz wide. Anyways, there's 305. Your DX friend on this end, Joe Dirt, and we got down.
Too long. Too many.
Hey, Joe Dirt. Hey, Joe Dirt, man, I don't know if I can slip you between those keys and get your attention. 247 Coast to
You're going this way, you're going that way. You don't know 6.
Yeah, you got in there 247. You're right in there. You got somebody out there kind of screwing with your audio a little bit, man. But I can pull every word out of what you're saying, and we'll just keep this gate rolling since you're on there too. You're on about if you run across it, you're about the 9-minute mark.
What day?
to be a mess now. I heard a 296 one in my radio at 296. Were you the one that's saying that you're in Northern Cal?
Okay, man, I'll be slow cruising around Northern Cal, man. I tell you what, man, he's still smoking 30 dBs out here in North Cal, man.
Where at in Northern Cal are you?
Ain't no pain, no say. Hey, man, shoot, I'll be right around, about 60 miles from,
Grassman, you got your friend on this end, 247, coast to Cali.
There you go, you're in there 247. Yeah, man, you got a couple. No, I'm surprised how many people are keying up right now. A 8247, I heard you in there that time.
Hey, 247, he can't hear you now. No, right.
Well, I'm gonna, since it's kind of hard to pull you out there 247, I'm just gonna close this gate out, and whenever I can hear you pretty good, I'll start a new one. A 247 305 Joe Dirt. We're gonna be on the side here for about a minute.